Hello, it's Zoe here with a very helpful video today. I receive questions from women all the time, usually direct messages because it's kind of a sensitive subject, and that is how to properly do a Kegel and what is the difference in a Kegel and an ab exercise. So we're gonna walk through that today. So this is a specific video just for the ladies out there who are interested in getting stronger in their core, getting stronger in their pelvic floor muscles, and learning how to differentiate between those two specific areas of our body because they are very different. So first, let's get into a Kegel. Some people call it a Kegel. I think Kegel sounds a little bit cuter, but a lot of us know of this as when you're peeing and you stop the flow of pee. It's those muscles that you're using to activate. And I mean, there's been all of these funny kind of old wives' tales about Kegels, like you should do them when you're at a stoplight, when you're driving, or do them when you're brushing your teeth. But really the best time to do a Kegel is before or even during your yoga practice. And in yoga, we call this Mula Bandha, and that is called a root lock. And that is the feeling or sensation of pulling upwards and inwards of the muscles right at your very base, pulling upwards and in. I've heard really good visualizations of, like, imagine that there's a box of tissue underneath you and you're trying to pick up the box of tissue and pull it up. That's a good visualization to help. And this, for a lot of us, is really challenging. I mean, it's not something we really learn, and I'm not quite sure why, but for a lot of us women, we don't really learn much about this until after we have babies, and maybe we're lucky enough to go to a pelvic floor specialist, but that's, you know, a little bit too late, I would almost say. Ideally, that's something we can incorporate into our fitness and wellness routine more often because it has so many benefits to it, like helping us to age better, helping us to recover from childbirth and labor better, improve sexual sensation for both you and your partner, like a lot of really awesome things. And if you think about it, these pelvic floor muscles, what they essentially are is like a little hammock that sits within you and helps to support all of the organs inside of your body. So it is really important that we do this. So what I usually recommend is you could do this anywhere. You're not going to be able to see anything, obviously, because it's just going on inside. But I find the easiest way to do it is take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, think about that pulling up and in sensation from the very core, the deepest layer of your self-perineum area, pulling upwards and in. And a little bit, again, TMI if you're sensitive, bear with me, but if you're not able to feel this, I would say to try somewhere where you're alone, quiet, and just inserting a little finger in there and trying to grip and pull up and in on that finger with your muscles. That is, in my opinion, the best way to learn because you get that feedback of, oh yeah, I can actually feel the grip around my finger and that pulling up and in. Because ideally, we're not pushing down. You don't want to bear down like you're trying to poop. You want to be pulling up and in. So that little finger trick in there can really help you to get that sensation of the pulling up and in if you're not sure if you're getting it right? So we've talked about Kegels now. We did it. I can stop sweating and blushing because the thing is, when we're doing core work, planks, sit-ups, leg raises, all of that stuff, that's not the same as a Kegel. That's focusing on the muscles of your core, the transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, internal and external obliques. And your body doesn't naturally pull up and in on those muscles. You need to put time aside to actually do that in your own practice. That's not something that's just gonna automatically happen. You do need to spend time doing that. So just keep that in mind. And I think a great time to do some Kegels would be before your Trim Core Challenge workout, which if you haven't tried the Trim Core Challenge yet, Women all over the world are getting amazing results with just 15 minutes right from home, helping them to slim their waist, flatten their belly, and burn some extra calories and some fat, which is so great around this time of year as well. So make sure you tap the link I've placed for you around this video or in my bio if that's something that you're interested in. And who knows, maybe someday I'll have a Kegel program. And that's something that we can focus on too. But it is something that I wanted to touch on because, as I said, women always connect with me about that and how can we get stronger. So ideally, I would suggest doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions of your Kegels. And you're doing that pulling up and in and trying to hold it for even 1 or 2 seconds. And then once you're able to do that, you can try and lengthen the amount of time that you're able to hold that contraction or squeeze for. So you'd work up to 5 seconds, 10 seconds of holding and maintaining that squeeze, right? Just like anything, we want to get stronger, but it's important we don't overdo it at the same time because a lot of pelvic floor specialists talk about relaxing the pelvic floor too. We need to have, just like with your muscles, you know, Yoga Burn, we're always talking about balance. We need flexibility and strength. We can't just be all strength or all flexibility. It's finding that sweet spot where the body can relax and rest and be comfortable, but it can also be strong and be tight and contract. So finding that sweet spot. So, oh yeah, and if you did miss it, it will be saved and you'll be able to go back and watch it and get my Kegel tips. Because it is a hump day, it's Wednesday. So here we are, and yeah, I mean, only 2 more weeks left in this year. So I would like to know, comment below if there's any videos you want to see. A big goal of mine this year is to do a few more series. You guys know this past year I did the Real Talk videos, where I would do like a real talk on diet or a real talk on how I get ready for a photo shoot or videos, all of that stuff. So if you have any ideas for series or videos that you would like to see, then please do comment down below and I will be sure to check them out later. I hope you have an absolutely amazing, amazing rest of your day, and please feel free to share this video and give it a like if you found it helpful. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.